Hello there, my name is Sandra and I'm a professional baker. Welcome to my channel. In this video I'll show you my recipe of Ferrero Rocher chocolate hazelnut roll. We'll try to get as close as possible to the original's flavor and texture, while keeping things easy. For chocolate hazelnut filling, take a thick bottom saucepan, combine sugar with cornstarch, cocoa powder, and salt. Mix in egg yolks and a splash of milk. Stir until you get sauce-like consistency without lumps. Pour the rest of the milk and heat the saucepan on between low and medium heat. Stir custard occasionally, paying close attention to the bottom, especially when it gets hotter. When custard starts thickening, take a whisk and mix it thoroughly till it looks like this, for about a minute. After that, add any chocolate hazelnut spread you want. You can go for Nutella. I personally prefer other alternatives that are slightly less sweet and more chocolatey. Let your chocolate custard cool to room temperature and then in the fridge for up to an hour. Don't forget to cover it with cling so it's touching to avoid yucky film on the surface. In the meantime, for sponge cake roll, take 4 eggs. Try to use eggs that are as close to room temperature as possible. There's a hack to do it faster. Simply place eggs in a bowl with nicely warm water for 10 minutes. Beat them with salt, gradually adding sugar on high speed. It might take several minutes depending on your mixer. You can stop when marks from whisks don't disappear right away. Add some vanilla and vegetable oil. Then sift dry ingredients, which are flour, cocoa powder, and a little baking powder. Mix using the lowest speed, help yourself with a spatula, and just be gentle. Once combined, stop mixing and move batter onto baking sheet with parchment paper. That I usually oil as well to prevent sticking. Also, don't forget to preheat an oven beforehand and bake the roll for 10 minutes at 175 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. Check with a toothpick. When still hot, flip it in a big kitchen towel and roll quite tight. Leave to cool down completely, which normally isn't taking very long. When both parts are ready, we just have to finish custard by whipping cream separately and then mixing it in chocolate custard. Low speed only, careful not to overmix. So what we made here is actually a variation of cream Diplomat. I like them for being light but flavorful. I would recommend cutting the edges of your cake before rolling it because that's where cracks usually start. Simply spread custard all over, go lightly at the beginning and at the end. Rolling should be a piece of cake anyway, but now the hard part. We have to let this guy sit in the fridge for at least 4 hours. Custard has quite a bit of moisture to it, which is going to soak into sponge cake and make it tender and delicious. For us, this time has passed like a second, and to make this dessert complete, plus add some extra textural elements, I'm going to make simple ganache. To make it similar to the taste of the original, go for milk or semi-sweet chocolate. I use dark. Cover the log with ganache, spread it evenly with a brush for example, and while still wet, cover in finely chopped and roasted hazelnuts. Flip and repeat. Finally, let chocolate harden a little bit and enjoy. I think we nailed it. Custard has a texture that's surprisingly similar to Ferrero Rocher filling, and the coating reminds me of that crunchy shell. I wouldn't put any chopped nuts inside, they're only gonna get soggy. Hope I satisfied your craving today and see you in my next video. Bye!